hotels abound everywhere. But when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, A&T Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue and suya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to A&T Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081 46 33 5949 and 070 1222 6282. A&T Presidential Hotels. Comfort and class redefined.
The Redeemers Men's Fellowship of the Redeemed Christian Church of God under Province 8 invites everyone to its 2025 RMF convention with the theme Destined for Greatness. Ministering our Pastor Ayo Ezekiel on the topic Destined for Greatness, Dr. Sunday Sajo on elder living in a time like this, and Pastor Matthew Ofulwe on wisdom for prosperity for men. The convention comes up on Saturday, 23rd August 2025 at 11 a.m. and Thanksgiving on Sunday, 24th August 2025 at 8:30 a.m. Venue is RCCG Kingdom Parish Auditorium, Obaile Housing Estate, Akure. Jesus is Lord. Assistant Pastor Oludarioke. Provincial Men's Leader, Pastor Shegun Iloye. PICP on the Province 8, Pastor E.A. Adeboye. General Overseer.
On the news tonight, road users want urgent intervention of government on access roads to some car parks in Akure. Nel Fund introduces new guidelines on upkeep loan disbursement. Plus, book launch chronicling Ondo State historical, political, and economic facts unveiled. Good evening and welcome to Nta Akure News at 7. I am Adeniyi Adejuigbe. Now the news. Parks around markets and commercial areas of Akure metropolis were constructed to ease movement of goods and services as well as for security reasons, while vehicle owners pay for the space where their cars are parked. The stress in gaining access to the designated parking lot is of concern to residents due to the deplorable condition of the road within the market and business environments. Kayode Olorundare in this special report takes a look at the situation of the roads at Shasha, Ojaba and Isiko markets and the need for urgent intervention by the Ondo State government.
The condition of car parks and access road in Akure market can be likened to a tale of two cities going by their original purposes, which succinctly put is to ease trading and business transactions. While some of the parks are neat and maintained, the harrowing experiences of motorists, traders and customers who regularly visit to purchase food commodities and other articles of choice is eliciting reactions from members of the public, especially with no sign or plan for rehabilitation of the roads.
And sometimes I have to leave the car and go. So I think it's safe. Because if you want to live here, you have to tender the ticket of which you use to enter. So without the ticket, you can't get out. And most of the time, they advise people to not put their ticket inside the car, so you take it with you. The only thing that I feel like they can actually improve here is the space. The space is not enough, and due to that, there's always a traffic.
As far as I am concerned, this place is good because even the staff, they relate with clients very well. So, and in terms of the fee they charge, 200 naira for parking, I think it's okay.
Motorists say they incur extra expenses not budgeted or planned for each time they visit the market, particularly at Chacha and Ojaoba, due to the impact of the failed portions of the various access routes to the market on their cars.
This Chacha market, I can't see the effect of the money being used to maintain the roads, although it's called maintenance levy, road maintenance levy. This neighborhood market around Nta Akure, that place they take 200 naira there, but they maintain that compound very well.
We have been facing a lot of challenges concerning the road in Chacha here. As you can see now, the road is very bad. Our vehicle got spoiled. Sometimes we, the driver here, we gather ourselves, pack sand, pack stone to fill it.
NTA made concerted efforts to get reactions from top government agencies and ministries in the last couple of days, all to no avail. In Akure, Kayode Olorundare, NTA News.
The Nigerian Hydrological Services Agency is actively monitoring water levels in dams and waterways nationwide. The agency is also collaborating with civil society and non-governmental organizations to promote flood mitigation efforts. Musa Baba Aliu reports.
The rains are intensifying, pouring more water than the soil can absorb easily. The excess water is now flowing into rivers, streams and lakes, raising concerns about flooding. The Director General of the Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency, Umar Mohammed, said dams across the country are not under threat due to the high volume of water for now.
We are monitoring the river water levels. Now, as at the moment now, the water level in our rivers is high. So now it's dangerous for us to start releasing water from dams.
He emphasized that advocacy remains critical to ensure the safety of communities along riverbanks, urging residents to evacuate to safer areas. This therefore brought about this meeting with the Northern Christian Professionals Association. The association pledged to collaborate with the agency on its awareness campaigns and sensitization efforts.
Our hands are open for any innovation, any assistance through communication, or any support from anywhere.
To the First Lady, help us tell her that we are saying thank you. She was in Niger State. She helped our people 1 billion naira. We appreciate it. The dams should be looked into and to ensure that when water is released, we don't have to be frightened and carry the people along in all of this.
The professionals also passed a vote of confidence in President Bola Tinubu's administration, commending its economic reforms and efforts to promote local government autonomy. Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
The Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NELFund, says that upkeep loan disbursement is now strictly tied to the academic session of each institution. A statement by the Director of Strategic Communications, Oseyemi Oluwatuyi, states that, in line with the directive, students shall only be entitled to upkeep loans from their current academic session, and upon the conclusion of an institution's academic year, upkeep payments for that session shall automatically cease. She further said interested loan applicants are required to apply for the loan at the beginning of every academic session to be eligible for both institutional charges and upkeep for that particular session. To ensure accuracy and transparency, the NELFund loan portal is being automated to reflect this adjustment. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, approves the upgrade of the police medical section to a full-fledged Directorate of Medical Services, in line with his vision for far-reaching reforms and commitment to the welfare of officers and men of the Nigerian Police Force. A statement by the First notes that the elevation places healthcare delivery at the heart of police welfare and operational efficiency, with the Directorate set to institutionalize medical services, strengthen coordination, and improve preventive and emergency health care for serving and retired personnel, as well as host communities nationwide. The Directorate will be headed by the first Chief Medical Director, supported by other directors and professionals to provide specialized oversight and modernize healthcare services. The IGP stresses that the initiative is both a welfare milestone and a strategic investment in national security. A book titled Ondo State Book of Facts has been launched. The 294 pages book is on the origin, politics, economy, social, culture, life, and tourism of Sunshine State. Oluwatumise Odeleye reports that the event was held at Elizade University, Ilaramokin.
Speaking on his experience, Dr. Anthony Aladekomo said the book was written to serve as a permanent document to show the origin of Ondo State for generations to come. He said one of his major challenges was financing and called on the government to support authors and writers.
I believe in projecting my country. I project the good image of my country, good culture, values in the country. Then I was also spurred by Section 24 of the paragraph C and D of the Nigerian Constitution, Section 124. It provides that every Nigerian has the duty to promote the good image of Nigeria and the prestige of the country.
It is quite revealing to discover the roots of the people and places. For instance, page 58 made mention of the roots of the people of Ilaramokin. Knowledge is power, and power of knowledge is therefore the core of this event.
The acting Vice Chancellor of Elizade University, Professor Babatunde Adeyemo, who was represented, commended the author for a job well done. He said the book will serve as a source of information to the world. High point of the event was the unveiling and launch of the book.
Being an important book, I believe that the children that are just coming up, they will read this book and they will know more facts about Ondo State. People that are outside Ondo State, they will read the book and get facts about Ondo State. People that are investors that may want to come to Ondo State from different places, they will get facts from there. They will get facts about our culture, about our resources, about our history.
Some of the attendees described the author as a versatile writer and urged that the book be made available in libraries and bookshops.
Every fact you see in those books, you can go and verify it, as a politician would say. Go and verify them, because it is what is on him.
When I first heard it on the social media, so I promised that I will be here. So I am so happy for the writer.
He has published several books regarding Book of Facts. He has published Ekiti Book of Facts, Kogi Handbook, and Lagos State Book of Facts. And I recommend people buying the book because it's very knowledgeable and it will teach about the traditions of Ondo State.
Nta Akure, Oluwatumise Odeleye, NTA News.
You're still watching Nta Akure News at 7. We shall be back in a moment. Please stay with us. You're welcome back. You can also watch us through our social media platforms on Facebook, Nta Akure, and on YouTube, Nta Akure. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, has reiterated President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to enhancing the welfare of the Niger Delta region. Akume stated that the administration is poised to address some of the region's challenges. He was SGF was speaking when a delegation from the Niger Delta Ethnic Nationalities Youth Leaders Forum, led by its chairman and president of the Ijaw Youth Council Worldwide, Sir Jonathan Lokobri, paid him a courtesy visit in Abuja. Akure highlighted some of the president's efforts in tackling regional challenges, including the establishment of the University of Environmental Technology in Ogoniland to address ecological issues. He acknowledged past initiatives such as the Ministry of Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), and the Amnesty Program. The SGF commended the forum for their solidarity in mobilizing grassroots support for President Tinubu's re-election, emphasizing the importance of zoning and power rotation in promoting national unity, stability, and a sense of belonging. Sir Jonathan Lokobri thanked President Tinubu for his timely intervention in resolving the crisis in Rivers State and bringing peace and stability. He expressed gratitude to the federal government for empowering youths from the Niger Delta through the Amnesty Program. Let's now join Oluwafikayomi Ologun on Business News.
The National Bureau of Statistics said the banking sector was the driver of the $5.6 billion capital inflows of the country attracted in the first 3 months of this year. The sector brought in $3.1 billion, accounting for 55.44% of the country's total capital importation during this period. This made the banking sector the toast of the foreign investors. The capital imported into the country in the first quarter of 2025 was $5.64 billion, reflecting a 67.12% increase compared to the $3.38 billion recorded in the same period in 2024. This was despite the manufacturing sector losing $62 million in capital importation during this period. In another development, the National Insurance Commission, in collaboration with the Nigeria Police Force, has launched a crackdown on individuals peddling fake third-party motor insurance policies. In a statement, the regulator said that its third-party Motor Insurance Enforcement Committee conducted a raid in the Mabushi area of Abuja, targeting perpetrators who issue counterfeit policy to the public. This enforcement action is a follow-up to the directive of the Inspector General of Police on the strict compliance with the third-party motor vehicle insurance across the country. The action forms part of its strategic initiative to eradicate the proliferation of fake insurance documents. And that will be all on business news. In Akure, Oluwafikayomi Ologun, NTA News.
And a sport update, let's join Bright Ebocho for the latest in